You know, we were talking about like going into stores earlier and how it's like more fun than shopping online. How, like, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm just like curious. How is GameStop still like in business? My local GameStop closed like 6 years ago and I still miss it all the time. No, don't get me wrong. It's still cool to go in there. It's just depressing. Like, it was weird too because I was in one and these kids walked in and they were like, the person at the store was like, "Are you guys, you know, looking for anything in particular?" And the kid was just like, "Oh, like I'm just," and I think they might have been friends. I don't know. Like I think they might have known each other. And he was like, "Oh, I'm just looking to see if there's any deals." And like the person in the store just like kind of laughed and was like, "Yeah, we don't have deals." Or no, I think he said deals for games or something like that. I think it was a little more specific. Like, unless if you like buying used, I feel like there aren't really any deals at GameStop. And I feel like most people, if they buy physical, they're just going to go to Walmart or buy online on Amazon. Like, that's one where I feel like buying online kind of changed things. Because then you have digital, too. I've been going all digital for so long with games. Because a long time ago, me and my friends tested it out. Because I was like, I think we'll play the games more if we just have them on the console. We tried it, and it ended up being true. At least for us. So I'd rather buy digital where I get more money's worth out of my games than just being able to say I bought them physical. That was stupid of me. Yeah, that's true. I didn't really think about that. Like, information now is just a lot different. Like, back then, you might have actually... Like, I mean, probably not us, because we're all nerds. But, like... I think I get where you're going with that. Like, there probably was a time where, like, you could go in there and they'd be like, "Were you aware of the new Mario game coming out?" And it's like, what? Excuse me? The new what? But yeah, you're right. Now it's just like, well, I mean, I already know. The thing I missed the absolute most is midnight releases. My gosh, were those fun. No, they probably do, but it's the fact of, like, how do you beat buying digital where you get the game the millisecond it comes out at midnight? I mean, it doesn't help that physical releases aren't even as fun to get anymore. Like, don't some Switch cases... Like, my girlfriend bought Lego City Undercover, and it literally was the case and a download code. That was dumb of me, man. I went to a midnight release of Smash Ultimate. That was awesome. Well, it was more of a 9 p.m. release since I'm on the West Coast. Wait, did you buy it physically? You bought it physically and they let you get it at 9? Like, even if you're on the West Coast, I would imagine they'd make you wait till midnight, like, in person. Dude, that's not fair. That's cool, though. You got a poster. I went to the midnight release for Guitar Hero 3. I still remember that. Dude... If there wasn't, like, copyright stuff with all the music, I would probably stream Guitar Hero. I love... Well, I don't know if I'd still enjoy it. I loved playing it so much, man. Digital is more convenient in every way, but my commitment to supporting physical media is admittedly stubborn yet unwavering. So, what's funny is, I mean... Dude, I was buying physical everything. I bought CDs. I bought games physical. Games I stopped because, like I said, I proved that I played them more. And, like, you could argue, like, dude, you're that lazy. It was literally me and my friends. Like, we would be talking on Discord, and we'd be like, "Oh, do you want to play this game on, like, the Wii U?" I'd be like, "Yeah." And then we'd all be like, "Oh, we already have this in there." Like, all three of us would already have the disc of whatever game in there. And we were like, let's just play that. Because sometimes it's like, if you want to play something you don't normally play, and you think, like, you might not get into it, and you already have a game in there that you know for sure you're going to want to play, probably just going to play the game that's in there. So then that's when I started getting digital for games. And then music, I was still buying CDs. And then eventually I switched to Apple Music. And I just listen to more music now. Like, I literally listen to more music. And I used to get screwed, too, because, you know, remasters and stuff come out. on Apple Music, they're all right there. Like if a new remaster comes out, I can just listen to it. And sometimes the remaster doesn't sound as good as like another remaster. So then it's like, I could have bought another one and been like, wow, the old one sounds better. So now I literally just save money on that. I don't have to worry about it. And I used to get screwed on bonus tracks too. This is a wild angle. Oh, come on. Wow. That makes sense. More novel stuff you'll get the box for. I did buy Nintendo World Championships NES edition physical. And originally I was going to get it physical and digital. So I could like have the collector's edition and then have it digital for like ease of use or whatever. But I think I'm just going to pop the game in there. Because I have Ring Fit in there and I really didn't want to have to take it out. Because that's even less of a chance I'll like use it. But like, for the type of game it is, I don't think I'll play it for the rest of my life. So I'll just open the physical. Oh, copyrighted music. Not gonna deal with it. We're just gonna SD. I no longer deal with this anymore. It's not worth it. I'm on the fence about that game. Looks cool, but kind of wish it was SNES. Dude, what's so crazy is I feel like so many of us wish that. Like, every time they come out with one of these things, I feel like it's like, that's cool, but I wish it was Super Nintendo. NES Remix, I felt that way. This one, I feel that way. When they made the Lego set for the NES, I wished it was a Super Nintendo. Like, obviously, generation affects it, but I feel like there's enough of us from our generation that would buy, like, the Super Nintendo version. I don't know why they don't just do both. I can't imagine that Nintendo World Championships NES Edition is, like, super tough to make. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't make games, but I know I'll get my money's worth, though, out of the NES one. Yep. Too greedy. Love that chicken from Popeyes. I just got my friggin' back sliced. What Nintendo game announcement for Switch 2 would hype you up the most, no matter how unrealistic? The most? I don't know. That's too tough to answer because, like, I want a new Donkey Kong game, but I don't exactly know what I want from that in terms of, like, would I be happier if they reinvent the wheel, or would I be happier if it's just 2D? Like, I've said that I don't really care, like, what route they go, but, like, I literally don't even know what I would like more. I want them to keep making new IPs, is what I want. Old IPs and new IPs. That's what I want. Because ARMS had me hyped for the Switch. Like, obviously not just ARMS, but, like, ARMS was so cool to me. Yep, same guy. Muy bien! Do you like fighting the same opponent? Muy bien!